you guys doing out there? It's such a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday afternoon here in Cartagena, Colombia, where I am broadcasting from. And my guest today for the Art to Heart interviews is an incredible, incredible, very inspiring artist. You are going to love her. She has a tremendous, tremendous, inspiring story. And I love it because she emigrated from one country. I'm going to tell you where. She's going to share everything. And then went to another country, started a life there. And she is one of our top 60 masters 2022. Yeah. Congratulations, congratulations to her. And there is so much I could share about. I will tell you that she is also a poet. So I am very inspiring by the fact that she's a poet because I'm a writer and I love that. And her name is Luana Stebule, and she has showcases her art all over the world in many, many different countries. She has published 4 poetry books that has been translated in about 4 or 5 languages. And without further ado, here she is, Luana. Thank you. Thank you for
Thank you very
tuning
much,
in.
Viviana. Thank you very much.
Thanks for tuning in. I know it's challenging, and especially for artists, for you guys who are watching, artists are super inspiring people, very humble. This is not like Hollywood, that everybody wants to be showcasing. These are real people. This is like the real deal. Art to heart. That's why we call it art to heart, because these artists are really into what they do, and they do it out of passion. So I hope that you hear every word that I'm gonna ask this lady, and I hope that her story is inspiring you today. So Luana, tell me about your experience, because I heard your bio and you were born in a different country where you live right now. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yes, I was born in Lithuania, but from 2013 I have been living in the UK, and the majority of my life I was living in Lithuania. I was studying art in art school after Academy of Art. I was working in the theater as an artist, making a lot of exhibitions, and do a lot of things, and growing up 3 children plus. Was
Wow.
busy time.
Yes.
But afterwards, I have very bad period, about 5 years, terrible period in my life. I was thinking my life is finished, but I managed to get out from stress, come to England, and everything changes, and I think became more wider life, more interesting, not less provincial. In provincial location, when you know each other, it is million artists, million galleries, million opportunities.
Yes, yes, of course. And I imagine that you had all these big dreams, and that's what made you emigrate to a different country, right?
Yes, true. Right.
Yeah, absolutely. So how did you? Well, you started in the world of art since early, right? For you was an experience for young age.
Yes, but until finished secondary school, I was thinking, because I very early start write poems, I was thinking about journalist or write a career, but later after again happened something unexpected and I get into art because I was so not confident. I was thinking only very special people supposed to create and paint big art. I was obsessed to read all books about impressionists, about Serra da Gama, Renoir, Sisley, and I just after just went to be like that and start studying, just naturally became.
That's beautiful. I do have to tell you, you are a very special person. So you're in the world of arts.
Thank you.
Yes, I love your work, and I really want to share some of your work because the audience is watching, and I have your website here. For those who don't know Luana's work, here is her gallery. And can we go through your gallery? Is it okay if
Yes,
I
please, of
ask
course.
you some of these works? What inspired? What's behind it? And how do you develop this technique, which is incredibly excellent? It looks like you put a lot of discipline into it.
Yes, because Artwork, like told Leonardo da Vinci, artwork is never finished, only abandoned. I can carry on for years. If I didn't sold, for example, sell, I again something more nuances. I look afterwards like revised and just not happy enough, and I carry on forever. One artwork here from 1987, I still continue to paint.
Wow. So you're a perfectionist.
Yes, I sometimes get obsessed too much because I'm working too much with nuances and maybe nobody appreciate and look, but I just like meditation for me, perhaps.
Yeah, and I see a lot of patterns in your work. Is that something that you're very into finding patterns in nature?
Yes, for example, at this period of time, very shoes houses, I was inspired by the forms of by the shape of shoes, and I by rare type of orchids. For example, this it is real orchids was, and they looks like strange creature. But it all
Yes.
had my artworks are like poems on canvas because lanes of a poem it is more complex, more have double meanings to
Right.
compare to another type, literature like novels and different another different type of
These are
sources.
this is almost like monochromatic, but we can still see the color work here and
Yes, for
again.
example, I was inspired by my Mark Rothko in Modern
Mm,
Paint I saw in
yes,
London.
colorist. He was a fantastic colorist. So here's another monochromatic work.
Yes, it is Carmen. Yes, it is opera Carmen Bizet inspired also.
This is beautiful. I love this. Can you talk to us about the inspiration behind it?
Oh, for example, now during pandemic period, I discovered my change style has changed, and I discovered his lanes. I was taught about my family, about friends, about humanity, about never-ending life, and I became doing like never-ending lanes, and I was so excited and done a lot of pictures.
Beautiful. How was
Like
that?
from one lane, not beginning, not no beginning, no end. From one form developed to another. It is my philosophy, perhaps, and I I like just to do his things at this moment. Yes.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I'm like mesmerized. I really want to share with our audience because this is like bringing a museum to their eyes right on social media. They're enjoying this. This is beautiful. I am passionate about nature and everything that's in here. The peace sign is so. Was this something that came through also through those the same period of time in those
Yes, it is
years?
from 2018, and I was inspired by rare type of orchids. It is they exist in real life. These orchids which in the vase. And
Mm,
just they looks like strange creature. It is, again add another meaning, additional meaning, and people see what you would like to see in different levels.
this is beautiful. It evokes a lot of peace and harmony.
Yes, it is was harmony. Yes, it is the lake one. Yes.
Patterns, beautiful color works. I hope you guys are having fun watching this interview and looking at Luana's works because it's just beautiful. I just love it. There's so much into one single painting that we do have to like explore for hours. Like this, for example, right? There
Thank you very much, Viviana. Thank you.
there is
Thank
the
you.
symbolism of the fish in. I mean, can you share a little bit about this piece here?
Yes, it is just I was walking in my garden and I saw dandelions unfinished flourishing. And I saw like inside like fish.
Wow,
Or fish is a symbol of Jesus. And I just a lot of meaning in his picture.
wow. I want to
And
share some.
it is the dandelions, yes, in my way.
So there are the dandelions. I want to
Yes.
share some of some of the messages they're sending for you here from our audience. Very amazing work, Luana. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Alan Grimandi said beautiful works. Milady, very talented. Thank you. Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Thank you very much.
Love the artworks. Oh, thank you guys for the support. I love that because for the artists it's so important to hear that you are capturing you're getting the message even if you don't understand everything. I know that one of the things is that when we look at a painting and we are not into, we're not experienced, we think I'm not going to understand anything. And this is why we bring the artist to you, but really have no fear. Just capture what you feel when you look at these artworks, right, Luana?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
This is another very symbolic artwork.
Yes, yes, it is
Yeah.
also flowers like hands. It is
Yeah.
it is explanation very long, and after no, another option you have window, like window of soul, window of another options. That never you be surrounded in one place. You have to always find something escape.
Yes.
And also inspired by London because it is London, close to London Bridge. I was walking in just happened something. Always I
Wow.
listen to my inner voice and follow instructions.
Beautiful. And it's very spiritual. So I pretty much, how is the day? How's the experience in your studio? How do you program this? I know a lot of people always ask, I'm gonna remove this for now. So a lot of people ask sometimes, so a regular job is totally different from what the artist is doing. So for those artists out there who are planning, or for those people who are young and they want to pursue an artistic career, can you share how do you discipline yourself to create all these artworks? Because it takes time and it takes work. So how's a day? How do you structure your routine and your time to make it happen?
Yes, usually I am full of beans. In the morning, I full of energy, and usually in the morning, I just concentrate on my art. Afternoon, after also housework because I am painting. I don't have particular studio. I painting in big conservatory in the house because it is quite big house.
That's awesome.
And afternoon also, I some doing some reading or reply to emails to galleries. Afterwards, I listen at this moment listen Bach, and Bach expired very much me, and I doing sketches, and very early going to sleep, and very early wake up. I wake up about 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
That sounds exciting. So you see, guys, there's a structure to it. It's not like you just paint whenever you want to. You have to get a discipline and structure yourself to make this happen. It's a beautiful career. And you are awarded the 18 Top 60 Masters Awards by Art2 International Magazine.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Are we going to
Thank you.
have you in New York? I
Yes,
hope.
perhaps yes.
Okay, that's so exciting. So there's so much more coming up where the audience are going to be able to watch because you're going to be live also or during our ceremony. And anybody that's watching, stay tuned. Is in June. It's going to be an incredible event. And we've been working with this project since last year, so that it happens and it's big. So it takes a whole year to prepare. Luana, before we go, so anyone that wants to visit the artist's website, you are looking at it right now on the screen. And as always, I encourage you to visit the artist's website. Let her know what you think. Let her know your feedback. The artist, this is such important issue for the audience. Not just watch, guys, not just watch, get into it, look at her work, appreciate the artist. Artists are amazing, and art makes this world a better place. The message that she's sending through this art of unity, of spirituality, of love and peace, I really am touched by it, Luana. I really am touched by the theme of your work, especially nowadays when we are in the midst of such convulsion in the world, right? The artists bringing that message of peace is just beautiful.
Excuse me, Viviana, I would like to announce my book. It is
Yes,
ephemera
absolutely.
like a baking. And
Absolutely.
in his book, for example, I have about 30 images of my artworks.
And where can we find the book?
In Amazon, in bookstores, Waterstones, in nearly in all bookstores in America, in England, everywhere.
Excellent. So the
In
artwork,
Amazon.
the book is a collection of your works, right?
Not only it is poetry book, it is I mixed with poetry. It is my third book of poetry,
Wow.
and inside suggest to put my artworks and
Beautiful, beautiful. That gets me inspired. And the fact that was translated into so many languages, is that also translated? Yeah.
yes, yes,
Okay.
Viviana.
So we can enjoy it in English as well, in every
Viviana.
language. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Yes, that's gonna be one of my favorites for sure. I love it. I love it. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Luana. Is there a
Thank
message that anything else that you would like to share before we go?
Never give up and follow your intuition.
Wonderful. Exactly. Exactly. So, and this is what we've been sharing all along, and that's why I'm so honored. I'm really honored and proud to present Luana and to present our top 60 masters. These are artists who have worked, guys. These are artists who have worked, who have put into the time, the effort to make things happen. And these are the incredible messages they have, really are inspiring. And I always say there's so much more that meets the eye. So take the time to explore the artworks and dive into it and find the messages that are going to help you also, wherever you are and whatever you are in your life. Remember that you are incredible and never give up. Like Luana said, never give up, never give up. Thank you. Thank you, Luana. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much.
I can't wait to see you in June, give you a big hug in person, and present
Yes,
the award
Viviana.
to you.
I hope so.
All righty. Thank you so much. Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone, for watching and for staying tuned. And don't forget, as always, don't forget to stay